What is going on, traders, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm glad to have you. On this channel, I go over key levels and catalysts that I'm focusing on, along with a watch list of stock tickers that I may trade. In this video, I'll be going over my watch list for the trading week of October 2nd, 2023. Let's get to it. Alright, first up, the catalyst. Now this week looks pretty slow on scheduled news, and it appears we've avoided a government shutdown, but we're going to have to wait and see how the market reacts to that. Let's take a look at this week's earnings calendar. Alright, so looking at this calendar, we have no tech giants or market movers reporting this week, but of the companies reporting, McCormick, Constellation Brands, Conagra, and Levi's may be interesting. Let's get started with the watch list. Alright, first up, the S&P 500 ETF, ticker symbol SPY, and here I have it zoomed in on the weekly time frame. Now September ended up following last year's pattern of being a red month. Now last year's October and November were green, but of course we have to wait and see how that plays out and plan for both scenarios. Now as you can see here, this highlighted area is September. Now even though we were bearish, we still never broke this uptrend right here that started back in October of last year. So with the SPY sitting at 427.50, in order for me to consider it bullish, it has to get above 432.50. And if it does, I'm looking for it to test the top of this weekly imbalance up to around $443. Now on the bearish side, if SPY cannot get above 432.50, then I'm looking for it to drop down to around 421. Now, if we close the week under $420, we could be headed down to around 406 the following week. So keep these levels on your watch list and let's see what happens. Up next is Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA, and here I have it pulled up on the 4-hour time frame. Now next week, Tesla is scheduled to release their Q3 delivery numbers, and at least one analyst feels they're going to miss. But whatever they report, we should see some nice movement in the stock. Now right now, Tesla is sitting around $250. In order for me to consider it bullish, it has to get above $255. If it does, then the first level I'm looking for it to test is going to be around $260. If it gets above that, $274. Now on the bearish side, if Tesla cannot get above $255 and the market doesn't like what they report, it could drop down to around $234.50. And if it can't hold that, all the way down to around $220. So keep these levels on your watch list and let's see what happens. Up next is Costco, ticker symbol COST, and here I have it zoomed in on the weekly time frame. Now the last time we covered this stock, it was right before their earnings, and we were paying attention to this highlighted area between $450 and $560 that has been sitting in since June of last year. Well, this past week, Costco finally broke out of this range and closed around $565. So in order for me to consider it bullish, it has to hold $560. If it does, then the first level I'm looking for it to test is going to be around $570. If it gets above that, then it's going to be every $10 increment, so $580, $590, $600. Now on the bearish side, if Costco cannot hold $560, then the first level I'm looking for it to test is going to be around $550, $750. If it can't hold that, then down to around $545. So keep these levels on your watch list and let's see what happens. Up next is Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN, and here I have it pulled up on the weekly time frame. Now the company officially announced that they're having a second Prime Day this year, and it's going to be on October 10th and 11th. And that's the reason why I'm watching this stock. With the price sitting around $127, in order for me to consider it bullish, it has to stay above $126. Now Amazon is also scheduled to release earnings at the beginning of November. Now couple that with Prime Day, I'm looking for it to run up to around $145 at least by the time they report. Now on the bearish side, if Amazon cannot hold $126, then I'm looking for it to drop down to around $120. So keep these levels on your watch list and let's see what happens. All right, so the last thing I want to bring up this week is the energy sector. With oil prices nearing $100 a barrel, is something that I'm paying attention to. So we're going to be taking a look at the Spider Trust Energy ETF, ticker symbol XLE, and here I have it pulled up on the 4-hour time frame. Now last week you can see we had another strong rejection around $93.30. and it dropped down and we closed around $90.30. So in order for me to consider XLE bullish, it has to get back above $90.50. If it does, then I'm looking for it to run right back up to around $93.30. Now on the bearish side, if XLE cannot get above $90.50, then I'm looking for it to drop down to around $89.80. If it can't hold that, $88.80, and if it can't hold that, $87.80. So keep these levels on your watch list and let's see what happens. And that is the end of the video. If you find value in the videos that I publish, smash that like button and please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you're looking to get started with investing, check out the pinned comment in this video for a link to Webull, where you can get up to 12 free stocks for signing up and depositing just 1 penny. Now here's wishing you a prosperous week of trading, and until next week, talk to you later.